Have you all noticed that the more you evolve, it's actually the fewer people that you connect with, right? Does that resonate? If it does, drop your comments down below. Let me know if that is something that you are experiencing. Like, no matter how much you love people, no matter how much you're willing to help, no matter how much you grow, it feels like you're always walking alone. But here's the truth, all right? You're not cursed, you're not broken, you're just chosen, my family, okay? So in this video today, we're gonna discuss why chosen ones don't have many friends, okay? This is not a weakness, my family. So don't take this as a weakness. Don't take it as like something is wrong with you, but this is part of your purpose. Okay. So the first thing that I want to discuss is why you're set apart and not left behind, right? Some of you may be feeling like you're left behind in the world. You're left behind from family, from friends. It seems like everyone else is receiving their blessings, their manifestations. It seems like things are happening for other people, but it's not happening for you. And the truth is that you expose people's darkness. Not just people, you expose the darkness of the world, all right? The truth, fake energy, that is not you. You are completely set apart from the world. Remember, you are not meant to fit in. You are meant to stand out. And this is what's going to make you extremely different from a lot of people. And most people can't handle that. A lot of people want to run with the status quo. A lot of people are sheep just following each other. That is not you. Okay, you are completely set apart from the world. You're completely different. There's a very, very unique energy about you. And when you bring that to the world and you showcase that and you're exposing darkness, you're going against the grain, you're doing things differently, a lot of people are not going to be able to rock with you, my family. A lot of people are not going to be able to stay in your energetic field because you are on a completely different level than them. Your frequency is different. Everything is very different about you, all right? So that's one of the first reasons why you are probably losing friends or why you don't have many friends is because you're different, right? So don't feel like you're left behind because that's not it. Remember, it's not a curse. You're not broken. You're just chosen for a much higher calling and a much larger purpose out here, okay? Now, something else that you're going to notice along your journey is energetic misalignment. All right, so as you are raising your frequency, as you are moving forward and stepping closer to your purpose, you're going to notice that old circles are just going to completely fade away and fall off, my family. They're going to completely just fade into the background. And because your level of awareness is raising every single day, you're going to really start to notice that. But not only that, small talk, conversations that are shallow, all of these things mean absolutely nothing to you. Now you want to connect with people, right, that have a purpose. They're purpose driven, or they're talking about something of substance that's really going to help you, or it's valuable to your life. How many of you have experienced this, or you are currently experiencing this right now in your life? Man, drop your comments. Let me know. Like, let's talk about it. All right. Shallow conversations, people that are always gossiping, stuff like that. Maybe they randomly call you up on the phone to just talk about absolutely nothing. This does nothing for you, and you start to feel completely drained, right? So a lot of those friendships that's built off of trauma bonding, the gossip, and all these different things that just no longer resonates with you and who you are or your purpose, your true authenticity, it doesn't resonate. You're not even going to be able to talk to these people regularly anymore. It's going to be completely different, right? And because you're no longer on the same level as them, like maybe before you had your awakening, right? Maybe you guys would hang out a lot. You would gossip a little bit. Maybe you talked, you know what I'm saying? You always would talk on the phone, or you were always texting or something like that. But now that your frequency is raising and you're actually stepping foot closer to your purpose, becoming the person that you are meant to become, those conversations mean absolutely nothing to you. So just remember, as you are getting closer to your purpose and you're doing what you're supposed to do, things are going to fall away from your life. So if you have been, wondering, well, why am I losing so many friends, right? Like, why am I now starting to see that they were talking behind my back, or they were spreading rumors about me, or why can I'm no longer involved in that crowd of people over there, or I'm no longer associated, with my colleagues that I work with and stuff like that. All of this stuff is by design. It's by design, because the energies that you are pushing out into the world, your bright light, your aura, who you are, it doesn't align with them. So they can't be there. You're not broken. You're not cursed. You're just chosen for the journey. 111, baby, pop, rolling right by me right now. All right, so this is a sign. Here you go. This is a sign. You're probably wondering and looking for that confirmation. Why am I losing so many people? Why do I feel like I'm alone? Why are all these things happening? This is why, family. So this doesn't mean that you're going crazy or that something is wrong with you, my family. All right. Everything is happening for a reason in divine timing when it is supposed to happen. So allow for those energetic misalignments to happen, right? Because it's happening for a reason and it's happening for your highest good. And once you start to realize this and you start moving forward in life and you're not worrying, you're going to really truly begin to see that you are following your purpose. You're stepping closer to it, because the people that were in your life previously, that energetic misalignment is happening for a reason. Okay, so trust the process and just keep pushing through no matter what you are experiencing currently right now in your life, and watch how things will begin to shift in a monumental way for your highest good. All right, so take it as a confirmation and let go, completely let go of the things that you cannot control. When it comes to energetic misalignment, you can't control it. It's by design. You're getting better. Your frequency is raising. All right, you're stepping closer to your calling, and these people can't come. Right? We just talked about that in another video. They cannot come with you. So it's supposed to happen. So let go. And once you understand and really truly understand how this works, you're going to start to see how things are going to naturally flow into your life. More people are going to naturally flow into your life, and the ones that are supposed to be there. Now, you all also let me know down in the comments if you're going through just a season of isolation right now. Okay, that's something else that I want to talk about. You're going to go through isolation. All right. And I'm going to call it spiritually assigned isolation. Woohoo! Drop your comments down below. Let me know. All right. Let me know if you are experiencing spiritually assigned isolation. And family, it's not punishment. It's preparation. Drop that down below in the comments as well. Y'all write that down. It's not punishment, Coach Kev. I'm not going through punishment. I'm going through preparation. A lot of the times, family, when there's something that you're supposed to do, you're going to get a lot of distractions. Right? We talk about this all the time on the channel. You're going to get a lot of distractions. You're going to get a lot of people that's just in your ear, right? They're talking about this. They're talking about that. They're gossiping. They're trying to pull you out. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's do this. Let's do that. Right? But deep down inside, like, you're like, I don't have time for that. Okay? There's something that I'm supposed to be doing, and I have to march towards that. I have to do it. And if you're not obedient, and if you're not disciplined when it comes to the things that you're supposed to do and the life that you're trying to create for yourself, the goals and all these things that you want to accomplish in life, all right, these people are going to keep you stuck. They're going to completely keep you stuck. So how many of you are experiencing like a season of wilderness? If you are the chosen one of your family, if you're the black sheep, you're always going against the grain, you're going to experience a season of wilderness. And that's because you need to receive spiritual clarity about who you are, about your purpose, and where you are supposed to go. And you're also going to receive, internal trust. You got to be able to trust yourself with the vision that you were blessed with. All right. If you can't trust yourself with the vision that you were blessed with, you're never going to be able to get that vision off the ground. You're never going to be able to move forward with it. You're never going to be able to stay on the narrow path. Right. And you're going to always allow for these distractions to just keep coming back into your life over and over and over again. OK, so going into isolation, remember this, that isolation is golden. It's like you're going through a golden period right now. You got the golden ticket. Okay, it may seem like it's bad, and people on the outside may look on the inside and be like, they have no friends, they have no family, they're boring, they don't do anything, they don't do this, da, 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 da. They may have something to say about your isolation, but remember, the vision was given to you. It wasn't given to them. So they don't even know why you're isolated to begin with, right? They don't even know. And energetically, because the misalignment is there, they're not going to be able to feel it. Right? They're not even going to be able to feel it. They're not going to be able to understand it, but you will. Right? And that's all that matters, is that you understand the reason for these things happening in your life. Okay? So people on the outside may look, like I said, look on the inside and see you as a loser. They're going to think you're dumb. They're going to think you're boring. They're going to think, you have nothing going for yourself because you're isolated. You're alone. You're always in the house. So they're going to call you call you different names and say, man, you're boring. You don't ever want to do anything, blah, blah, blah. But no. The thing is that you have a vision. You have a much higher calling, okay? And to other people, of course, it's going to be boring. To other people, they can't see it. They're not going to understand or understand exactly what it is that you're going through in your life and why you are doing the things that you're doing, okay? While they may have a whole group of friends over here, they're not following their purpose, right? They're not doing what they're supposed to do, right? They're just following everybody else, while you are stepping into something much bigger and brighter for your life, following your much higher calling. Okay, so if you're losing a lot of people, my family, you're losing a lot of friends, or you don't have a lot of friends, this is why it's happening. This is why it's happening. So don't worry about it. Trust the process, right? And just allow, like I said, for things to just naturally unfold in your life, okay? Because most people can't handle the real you. They can't handle the real you. When you're elevating and when you're getting better, right? And you are now doing something completely different from everyone else. Most people want the old version of you, right? The people pleaser, the one that's always going to say yes, the one that's always going to give a helping hand, the one that's always willing to just give, right? While they're always willing to take, and they're not willing to give back to you. Right? Most people can't handle the real you. And because they can't handle the real you, what's going to happen? They're going to fade into the background, my family. They're going to completely fade away. They're going to stop hitting you up. They're going to stop talking to you. But it's built by design, right? All of this is happening for your highest good. So you have to trust that. Now, if you've first gone through a spiritual awakening and you've been seeing this, starting to happen in your life, this is where you can't question. Well, is it me? Is it who I am? People just don't like me now. Like, is it my energy? Is it this? Is it that? You are being completely prepped. Remember, it's not punishment. It's not punishment at all. It's just that these people can't handle the real you, because most people out here are fake, right? They can't handle the truth. So they want a comfortable lie, right? So because you're so real and raw and authentic, and you stand on your own 2 feet, and you're marching towards better days, you're marching towards building an amazing life for yourself, you're marching towards, building something that's going to help other people, excuse me, right? That's the real you. And these people just cannot handle that, my family, all right? So remember that great things are happening, great things are shifting. You're not broken, okay? You are just an amazing individual. Your light and everything about you is just so bright, that people can't handle that. They just can't handle that. And you're also going to notice that you're being preserved for purposeful relationships. Okay? You're not supposed to just connect with anybody out here. No. If you're the chosen one of your family, you're not supposed to just connect with anyone. You're going to attract the people that are awakened, the people that are purpose driven, the people that are supposed to be in your corner, the people of value, the people that are going to add to your life, not take from your life. Okay, this is so powerful right here, is that you are being preserved for purposeful relationships, right? Write that down below. I am being preserved for purposeful relationships. I'm not meant to just connect with anyone. I'm supposed to connect with my soul tribe, with my family, right? You're gonna find people along this journey that are really gonna resonate with who you are, with your energy, and just they're going to really be able to help you out, man. They're really going to be able to help you out. And you have to trust that. You really have to trust that, right? So, man, that's the truth, family. That's the truth. This is probably why you don't have many friends. This is probably the reason why you do not have, a large circle. Right now, maybe growing up, maybe you were popular, maybe you had a large circle, maybe everyone wanted to be around you. And that's because you've always been that dude. You've always been that girl, right? There's has always been something about you that's just been extremely bright, where you attract a lot of people, right? Whether if it's good people or bad people, you attract both, right? Because you irritate their demons over here, but you're so amazing that you attract all these people also over here. But going through your spiritual journey, and you're starting to level up, and you're no longer going to be on the same even level as the same even scale as them, right? This is when people they completely fall away. They just completely fall away from your life. And that's probably the reason why you don't have many friends. And if you're starting to see this happen now, prepare yourself. Right? Prepare yourself for the next level and the next phase of your life, because things are getting ready to shift and things are happening for your highest good. And you're just having blessings getting ready to usher in towards you. So just have open arms and receive it, and do what you are supposed to do. Stay disciplined, right? Stay obedient, keep marching forward, stay on this narrow path. And family, I promise you, man, some great things are going to begin to happen in your life, right? Really great things are going to begin to happen in your life. Like, even for me, some of my closest friends, that I grew up with, they don't share my YouTube channel. They don't share my positive messages out, right? And isn't that crazy, right? I started doing something completely different in my life. I jumped on YouTube, started building my coaching business, started pushing out these motivational messages, completely doing something that was against the grain of what my usual friend group would do, or my family, or anything like that. Nobody says a word. They don't say anything. And you know what? That doesn't bother me, because I'm reaching the right people, right? I'm reaching you all. And that I am so grateful for. But I do notice it, right? You definitely notice it, but just don't be the type of person where it bothers you, where you go back to these people, well, why you don't do this and why you don't do that and why you don't share this and I thought we were friends. Who cares? Completely, who cares? Let it go. All right, because you're elevating, you're getting better, and your soul tribe is going to march in to your life. All right, so listen, man, I don't know who needed to hear this message today, but I hope it provided some type of motivation for you. I hope it gave you inspiration to keep going when you're in isolation, when you're in solitude, when you are feeling alone. Okay, remember, it doesn't mean you're crazy. You're not broken, right? Nothing is wrong with you. You're just chosen in your family. You're chosen for this journey. There's something special about you that you have to get out, and everyone cannot come with you along this journey, family. All right, so you all drop your comments down below. Let me know if this video resonated with you. Remember, come on over and check out the school community. I would love to have you there. We currently have over 200 members already, so I'm so grateful for all of you that have joined. You're learning, you're leveling up, you're getting better, you're dropping your positivity, you're sharing your business information, right? And you're stepping into your purpose. You're stepping into your purpose. So link is going to be down in the description. It's also going to be in the comments below. And also head on over and check out my second YouTube channel, Create with Words, where I'm going to help you grow from 0 to 1,000 subscribers and beyond. So that way you can learn the in and outs of YouTube and you can do it the right way. All right. Remember, YouTube is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So if you are jumping on YouTube and you are starting your online business and personal brand, you have to keep going, right? You have to keep going. You have to stay consistent with what it is that you're doing. And that's the reason like my channel really took off, right? Because in the beginning, I was doing daily videos, if not 4 or 5 videos a week. I was so consistent, even down to the part where I'm sure some of you remember this, when I had this herniated disc in my neck and I was in so much excruciating pain. Like even during that time, I would still record. If I was sick, I would still record, unless I was like extremely sick. But I don't get like extremely sick like that. Like, I'm pretty healthy. So, but I was consistent. So if that is something that you want to do and something that you really would like to take on, and you want to start your brand, you want to walk away from that 9-to-5 job, come on over, subscribe, like, and share that second channel out. And then also join the community, jump on the calls. Just get in tune, man. Get in tune with who you are, your true authentic self, and share your story, because you have a voice that needs to be heard, family. Okay, so I love you all to life. Have an amazing day today. Don't forget to turn on your bell notifications for more videos to come, and I'll see you all soon in the next video. Peace.